Hmm. Which do you have to wait here? Or I can propagandize to people on Omegle. Fuck. I'm not gonna type in my email on live stream. As much as I think that would be a horrible idea. Okay, I'm 18 and I will not be a terrorist or something. I don't know. One second, I can't see my screen yet. Howdy, howdy. Well. Howdy. Oh. Howdy. Oh. Howdy. No. Howdy. Hey, not much. How's it going? Well, it do be sometimes. Howdy. Do be sometimes. Howdy. It do be sometimes.
Be careful that you know you'll do what it takes to survive. You and your words let in my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letter you wrote to me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line.
I'm gonna do it myself. Usually I don't skip people, but how's it going? I'm just gonna let that person vibe. They look like they're having fun. Yo, what's poppin'? Fuck. Howdy. Howdy. What's poppin'? Okay. No. Be gone, thought. Howdy. Howdy. Why in the fuck is no one on here wanting to have conversations about veganism? Hello. God damn it! You're not having a conversation about veganism. This is gonna get me. Yo, what's poppin'? Yo, what's poppin'? God damn it! Get the fuck out of here! I'm literally looking at myself. What the fuck? Why y'all just a bunch of whores? I'm just trying to have a conversation about veganism, and y'all just being hello, hi, how's it going? Fuck. Hello.
Sí. Hello, my friend. Oh, the music. Your phone weak.
I'm looking at conversations about veganism. Have you heard about veganism?
Oh, no, big Spanish.
The music?
Yo,
The music?
no hablo español either.
Poquito español.
Yo no hablo español.
Okay. Hey, where are you from?
Pareces a Juanes. Te pareces a Juanes.
The United States of America, the land of
You? Yo, Juanes.
You know the land of Yi and the Han. You know, like the cowboy people.
Sí. Oh, Juanes.
Yeah, man. I'm one of the cowboy folks.
United States of the American.
Indeed, I'm one of those. I'm one of the imperialists.
Okay.
How's it going?
Bye.
Bye, ciao.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Okay. Bye.
Howdy.
Adios.
Oh well. Adios. No hablo español. Howdy. No. You want to have a conversation about catching any predators? No, I'm not even doing that, bro. I'm just trying to have conversations about veganism. God damn it, I'm just trying to have conversations about veganism. You want to have a conversation about veganism?
What?
Veganism.
What that mean?
It's the idea that it's wrong to consume animal products.
Animal products?
Yeah, like meat, beef, poultry, milk.
Vegan.
Yes, vegan.
Oh, you want me to start to vegan?
Yes,
So vegan?
I am vegan.
Oh, it takes time. Thank you though.
Oh, well, I recommend looking into it, but take care. Make sure you have a good
Okay.
day.
Have a good day.
Well, okay then. Howdy.
Hola.
How's it going? I'm looking to have conversations about veganism.
I don't like vegans.
Why not?
Cause we have canines for a reason, and we need protein, meat. We need to eat meat. That is part of the food chain.
I mean, last time I checked, they haven't been dead. Oh, well, how'd he go? Well, never mind.
Got aching hands, got a big dick, I'm making plans. See me out, they shaking hands, say they like what I'm doing. Usually not want to do this, but when I saw you, I knew it. Just
How's it going?
Like I need it bad. I'm just trying to make it last. I keep going till I crash. Even then, I'll hit the gas. I ain't stopping, that's a fact. Got some heaters in the stash, just in case they wanna ask. I can show them where I'm at. Drop a verse and then
I'm a vegan. I'm looking to have conversations. How's it going, yo?
They want me on the
But
list now.
down low. Don't even go.
Probably would have missed out.
This is the music me and my friends race to.
You race to it? What, drag race or?
On the street.
That's pretty dope.
The good thing is, I know all the state troopers in my town.
So you got the connections.
Yeah, so they actually shut down the road.
Oh hell yeah, that's pretty dope.
They're not allowed to, but they do it.
That's the way.
It's fucking awesome, bro.
So
Because me and my friends, we have like Hellcats and like big ass engine cars and fucking shit that will race somebody and take their whole car and everything for them.
V8 engines going fast. Vroom, vroom.
Sometimes we don't even have a V8. It's some of us, we do V6 Mustangs
Oh hell yeah.
with a whole bunch of fucking turbos. So we fuck shit up that way. I still have it. I have a 1969 Ford Mustang V8 5.0 engine and everything.
Cruising.
We did a couple mods to it to where a Ferrari couldn't even beat it if it wanted to.
Nice. Soup that baby up. Goes
Yeah, we
fast.
fucked shit up. Like, even if we just take off, tires are spinning, bro. Tires spinning. That's how fast we go through tires. Our tires will spin straight off the car sometimes. So.
That's wild.
It's kind of a try not to fuck up on that. It's kind of, you got to know what you're doing with that car.
Nah, I feel you. So I'm looking to have
It's scary.
I'm a vegan activist looking to have conversations about veganism. You ever heard of vegans before or nah?
Yeah.
I'm guessing are you vegan yourself or no?
Bro, I like meat.
That's fair. I like meat myself. Same with ice cream and steak. Like I love all that stuff, but unfortunately, I don't think that my taste buds matter more than animals and their suffering.
I mean, look at it this way. Just look at it this way. They have cows for milk, right? They have some cows that have milk. They have some cows for beef. That's the way of the world, man.
I mean, we have some people that are slaves as well. I mean, and some people who are free as well. And I mean, slaves for different industries and stuff. I mean, I could say it's the way of the world, or I could say that we ought to try to stop slavery as much as we can.
The thing is, I'm not worried about it because it's not my problem in the U.S., you know?
I mean, we have slaves in the United States of America as well.
Bro, where the fuck is that at? Because I need me one of them.
I don't know about that, but I mean, I can show you an article really quickly. There was some slaves going on, and I forgot which state it was, but they were just unpaid immigrants essentially. Like they brought them in via their like they bring them in, and then they like on their visas and all that. You know, they're coming here on like work visas. Then they just take their work visas away from them, so they can't actually get back to their own countries. And then they basically just don't pay them and just provide them with housing, and then they're just basically stranded in the United States, you know, forced to work on farms and stuff like that. So it happens. It's rare. It's not like common or anything, but even to this day, slavery is still a problem, even in the United States.
Ben, All right, love you, Mom.
Did you do your math?
Yes.
Don't forget your what?
Fuck. Yeah. I mean, yeah. But my thing is, these immigrants that come over here, like, the immigrants that come over here, it's actually a choice for them to come over, you know?
I mean, kind of, but I mean, would you really say it's much of a choice if like someone is at gunpoint and like saying like, hey, you have you have to give me your wallet or I shoot you. I wouldn't say it's much of a choice to give them their wallet if the only option is death.
No, they're just having to shoot my ass. Fuck
I
it.
mean,
You ain't getting my goddamn wallet. You might get shot back at because
Yeah.
I carry. So
mean,
it's not a good idea to rob me, big homie.
I mean, that's fair, but people's reaction times are pretty fast if they want to be. So I mean, I wouldn't put your money on it if you have to. You know, like however much money's in your wallet, you can always cancel your cards and stuff. So, I mean,
Or I can just shoot the motherfucker.
I mean, you could, and then you have to deal with all this stuff in court and the police and all that. And it's just it's not worth your time when you lose $20 and.
Well, with me, I know a lot of judges and shit, so I can get that shit gone. That's the thing, man. It's not really my problem.
Fair enough. Even if it's not your problem, don't you think that like someone else's pain matters just as much as your own? Like my $5 is just as valuable as your $5, just as my pain is just as valuable as your pain and anybody else's pain. So it's like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, back on this vegan thing. Why the fuck are you vegan?
Well,
that's what I want to know. Why do people go vegan? Is it healthier or?
I don't care about the health. It's because I don't want to be breeding animals into existence unnecessarily. We don't need to eat meat to survive. We can survive off of plants. I mean, I've been doing it for like 5 months now without any health repercussions whatsoever. And
okay,
I mean,
you got to put it into consideration that there's some meats out there that you actually need, like to fight the bacteria and shit in your system. That's the reason why we eat meat.
I don't know about that. I mean, I know we eat meat because it has certain proteins and certain nutrients in it, but we can get those artificially and from plants. So,
bro, it's artificial is never good, man.
I mean,
never good. Something somebody made in a lab. The fuck? That's not good, man.
I mean, I don't think I necessarily agree with that. I mean, just because something is made in a lab doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, everything's made of chemicals and processed by your bodies and converted into different chemicals.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go shoot.
Are you one of those vegans that will go to a farm and protest?
I would do that. I haven't done it myself, though. I mean,
well, you might not want to do that.
Why?
Because I know a lot of farmers that would actually shoot you and not give two shits. So.
I mean, I'm also a pro-mortalist, so I mean, I don't think death is bad for the one who dies. So I mean, if they want to shoot me, they'll just be putting me out of my misery, to be honest. But I'm not vegan because I think it's wrong to kill animals. I'm pro-hunting. Hunting, I don't have a problem with. I just have issues with essentially breeding animals into existence because I don't think we need to bring animals into existence. And there's plenty of suffering and death that will occur eventually in life. And
the fuck?
I mean, do you want to suffer? No one wants to suffer. And it's unnecessary to be brought into existence and to breed animals into existence. And life entails suffering. So,
the funny thing is, have you ever worked on a cow farm?
No, but I also
have you seen how they do the cows for the meat?
I also haven't worked in a lithium mine, but I'm pretty sure that
it's
quite bad.
It's not bad at all. The animals really don't suffer, dude. You may think they do, but they don't.
I mean, last time I checked, chickens be crammed in the cages that are like multiple of them, like in just like a box like this big. Like you can literally have like 5 chickens in a cage this big legally. Same with cattle; they can literally be locked in the cages and not move for hours, spend hours every day, and that's standard for the industry. So I mean, and they're usually kicked and abused and shit because they have to get them to move from point A to point B. So they have cattle prods and stuff of that nature. They don't treat them nicely. I mean, they're literally looked at as hunks of meat that you're going to kill inevitably. I mean, you can't love what you're going to inevitably kill for no reason other than to satisfy your business expenses, which you could easily make in other ways. So,
Alright, well, there's no saving you, bro, because you're just that pussy. Have a nice night.
Hey man, I could beat the
Fucking
shit out of
pussy.
just about anybody, but fair enough. Howdy.
Hi.
I'm looking to have conversations about veganism. Have you heard of veganism before?
Yes.
Are you vegan yourself, by the chances, or
No.
why not? If you don't mind me asking.
Um, I don't know. I feel like it will be hard to be like vegan,
I mean,
but at the same time, like I try to not consume meat
oh, that's awesome.
and like, but like, I know that it's really, what is it like? You have to know like what is not vegan. Like you have to look at the labels and like all this shit that I'm just like, oh, grown up accustomed to eating how I eat.
There's also some really nice apps like Spoonful and a few other ones that you can like scan the barcodes on different products and it'll tell you if it's vegan for you, which is really nice because then you don't have to look at all the ingredients and look at like
That's
random
pretty
ads.
cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's cool. It's really convenient. It makes shopping a lot easier. Plus, once you get plus it's only really difficult for the first month, I'd say, because for the first month it's kind of like you're trying to get used to which products.
Withdrawals.
Yeah, withdrawals for one, and then two, like you're kind of getting used to like which products in the stores are and aren't vegan, and you have to like try to search for them and make sure you're scanning barcodes and stuff with Spoonful and trying to figure out which things you can buy. But after a bit, it's like you know what you can and can't buy and what you like and don't like, so you can just kind of like naturally go down the aisles and just grab your stuff. And I mean, when it comes down to it, like getting protein is pretty easy. You can just like bean burritos and stuff like that, and like other like random shit like soy meatballs, lentils, stuff like that. There's plenty of ways to get protein. So
Yeah. And I understand that. Are you vegan? Is that why you're like promoting veganism?
yeah,
Okay, that's cool.
I'm also
My cousin's vegetarian.
a vegetarian. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
vegetarianism is pretty good as well. And I mean, the dairy industry is pretty brutal.
Horrible.
Yeah, there's a lot of horrible
Yeah,
shit that goes on.
I don't drink milk. Like I'm not like hardcore like what is it like strictly like oh I don't do stuff but like I literally cannot drink milk so I drink like dairy free stuff and I try to get dairy free ice cream. So like
That's
I
awesome.
feel like if you try to incorporate it and not like hate on it because it's not what you're used to, like I feel like it would be good for everyone. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there's a lot of pushback against veganism just because it's like quote unquote unnatural and all that sort of stuff, and it's just like, no, man, what's unnatural is killing and eating animals, and
Something,
hunting and stuff
yeah.
like that. We're natural scavengers and foragers of our food, so.
Yeah, I mean, you have a good point. Have you read this book by any chance?
Tender is the flesh. I have not. What's it about?
Okay, it's really good because like it's kind of the whole world has cannot eat meat anymore, so they start breeding humans for that specific reason to eat them, and they call it special meat, and that's like how divided the society is because like literally we are our own predators and we have no one else. Like, we can't eat any any other type of meat besides human meat, and like they don't. It's kind of selfish that they would raise people to kill them, you know.
Yeah.
So they put it in that perspective. You probably would like it actually.
Oh, 100%. I'm thinking about buying it actually now. I'm gonna check to see if it's on what's it
It's on
called?
Amazon.
It's on Amazon, so it might be on Audible. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
If it's on Audible, I'm gonna give that a buy and then I'll listen to it.
Yeah, you do. You should definitely do that.
I'm also an antinatalist. Have you ever heard of antinatalism before or ephilism?
No, never.
It's basically the idea, philosophy that it's wrong to procreate, to have children. Like,
Like wrong to have children?
yeah, biological children. Like adoption is completely fine, but in terms of like reproduction, we believe that it's wrong to bring new beings into the world because it's unnecessary to like have children to like have a happy life, you know? And
Yeah.
and when it comes down to it, there's so much suffering in the world, and inevitably things will die. So it's just like, why unnecessarily subject another being to suffering and death when you don't have to? It seems like the definition of immoral to me.
Yeah. That is like, I think the same thing. Like, I don't want kids. And I had this whole discussion with this guy. He went like Andrew Tate on me. He said like men rule the world and all this shit. And I was like, oh my god, whatever. I was like, women don't need to have children to prove themselves like worthy of being a woman. Like that's not what womanhood is. What we created womanhood to be. And then on top of that, they're like, oh, like there's already so many kids. Like, why not fucking help those kids? And half of these kids
Exactly.
grow up to being fucked up adults because we don't have a system. We don't have a safety net for anybody. Anybody that ain't white, rich, and like there's like nothing. Like you're literally barely surviving, and then you want to bring another kid. Like that's kind of dumb.
Yeah,
I don't.
100%. There's like 500,000 kids in the foster care system in the United States alone, and that's like, and they get kicked out at 18, like right onto the streets if they don't get adopted.
Yeah.
So it's like, think of how many people are like, as you said, like fucked up because like they don't get adopted, they don't get paid attention to, they get kicked out on the streets at the age of 18, and it's just because people want to reproduce instead of like adopting, you know, these kids. Adoption is like a last resort instead of like a first resort, you know?
Yeah, and I feel like because people think like, oh, they're not my biological kids, so I will never love them, and that's a fucked up thing to even think because like you can love anything, like you can literally love anyone, anything as long as you're trying. And you know, like no one's perfect. I don't know. People are kind of closed-minded, and that's fine. So I understand.
Yeah, I think people should try to change though as much as they can because I mean, like, the world's so terrible that like, you know, we need to fight to make it like a better place as much as we can. So I'm like, you know, and the world won't get better if we don't like change ourselves first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and everybody needs therapy. We need fucking therapy.
Exactly.
The whole country.
Yeah, at this point, everybody needs some therapy. Yeah, the world's dying, and we're all just in a constant existential scream on the inside.
Literally, everyone's just like, I'm vibing until I
Yes.
die.
I'm okay. I'm vibing. Just ah.
Well, this is an interesting talk.
Yeah. Take care. I hope you have a good night or day.
You too.
Ciao.
Bye.
Howdy. Howdy.
Oh, what are you doing?
I'm looking to have conversations about veganism. What are you doing?
What's your name?
Brant.
Oh, nice name. Where are you from?
The United States.
United States.
Yourself?
India.
India. Nice. I'm looking at conversations about veganism. It's the idea that it's wrong to consume animal products. I know in India it's illegal to consume and eat beef, right?
That's me. Okay. Bro, do you know Sri Ram?
What was that? The Quran?
Do you know Sri Ram? Can you say by listen? Can you say by Jai Sri Ram?
I don't think so.
No, can you say by?
I have no clue how to understand his accent. I feel bad. I don't actually feel bad, but I almost feel bad. Howdy.
Give up, my dude.
Awesome. That was great, my dude.
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold on.
Nice. Howdy, howdy. Looking to have a conversation. Howdy, howdy.
Bro, look at me. I'm fucking looking like someone just electrocuted the fuck out of me.
You're looking like the Incredible Hulk in Endgame.
Thanks, my man.
Yeah, hell yeah, my dude.
My man. You be safe out here, man. God damn, people are weird.
Yeah, they really are. I'm looking to have conversations about veganism, and everybody's like trying to jerk off and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, being a vegan is actually pretty decent, but I just couldn't do it. Never really got deep into it, but my whole family eats meat, so I don't think I'd be able to do it. It's crazy.
My family does as well. It's difficult. Everybody's just cooking stuff around me all the time, and it smells so good. But you know, it's because of the ethics for me, not really the health benefits. So
See, I've been on diet for years, so it reaches a point where it's not about food anymore. Like I don't care what I eat or what I smell. My taste buds just like don't exist anymore for some reason. It's more of just like, hey, I'm hungry when I eat, and there's always this kind of type of food around me.
yeah, I feel you. It took me a while to transition to go vegan, but I highly recommend looking into the ethics and watching maybe like a documentary. If you were to watch one, I'd recommend Earthlings.
Earthlings.
Yeah, it's a really good one. It came out in like the early 2000s. Not
Take a look at it.
Yeah, the industry hasn't really changed much since then. So I mean, it's in my opinion, it's a good one even to this day, and it really highlights the brutality of the industry.
Bro, eating meat is it ruined my teeth as well. It's not like everything just it's not good, but it's not bad at the same time. Well, it is bad. I see where you're coming from, but like being completely vegan, I think it's intense. Like you can't eat eggs, you can't drink milk.
Oat milk's pretty great though. I mean, once
It is. Like yeah, now there's alternatives, but back then there was no oat milk. There was no like
Oh, 100%, yeah. And I wouldn't condemn my ancestors for not being vegan just because they couldn't essentially live on such diets,
milk,
you know. They
yeah,
they
like
wouldn't be
the
able to.
fake cheese. There was no such thing as like fake cheese, like vegan cheese. Yeah, no, see, yeah, maybe it's possible. I've eaten vegan food before. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I highly recommend giving it a shot. I mean, this is awesome having this little conversation, by the way. I mean, do you have any questions for me or?
You should, if you like vegan food, you should try to eat Lebanese food.
Lebanese food?
We have a lot of like certain type of food where you can just be vegan.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Like stews, like eggplants, stuffed with rice, a bunch of other stuff. Like just search up Lebanese vegan food, and then boom, you'll see the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll look up
Give
some
it a try.
recipes from Lebanon and see what I can find.
So. Yeah, I'm Lebanese. Like I'm from the third world country, but I live in Michigan.
Oh, Michigan? I live in Wisconsin, so I'm like just a little bit below you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've traveled. I think. Well, I never went to Wisconsin yet, but I traveled around it.
There's nothing. There's nothing in Wisconsin that's worth visiting. Honestly, it's just alcoholism and seasonal depression here. So
Yeah, we have the seasonal depression here as well. 1 week we're sitting in at 85 degrees, and then boom, we go all the way to
snowing
30,
again. Yeah, it's
30,
fucking sad.
25. Like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, yesterday I was burning and sweating. Now I'm freezing my ass off going to work. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, at least you guys have legal booth there. In Wisconsin, we don't. It's tragic.
Legal booth?
Booth like weed. In Michigan.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's true. Dude, it's not legalized in Wisconsin.
We have like Delta 8 and Delta 10, like synthetic versions, but we don't have like
synthetic weed and medical card weed still.
We don't have medical card yet. I don't think.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's been like decriminalized. So if you get like caught with it, you won't get like you'll just get like fined. You won't get like arrested or anything like that. But
yeah, because it's not really fair. A lot of people came out of jail so it's not really fair to put anyone in jail for that shit. It's stupid.
Yeah, 100%.
You can still get it from your weed guy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, you can still get it from the street.
I think it's still retarded to not make it legal.
It's so stupid. Like they could make so much money off of like tax dollars and like go like change so many people's lives.
Dog, they already take so much taxes from us as just Americans, and it goes nowhere but across the country. Like it goes nowhere. Our tax money always just go to Israel or fucking Ukraine or some other fucking country where it's just about to unleash more war and shit. It's stupid.
Bailing out corporations, a bunch of bullshit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tragic.
And then you look at the gas prices now. It's fucking insane. Gas prices are just insane. Honestly, I wasn't a massive fan of Trump, but this motherfucker was actually leading a good economy at his time. He wasn't great as a person, maybe, but the guy was just making America have more jobs, have more opportunities, and he was sending all the illegal people back to their own country and giving them a chance to hey, after 5 years you can file for citizenship or like a green card or visa, and then you can come, but you're not supposed to be here if you came illegally.
I mean, we've been kind of going into a recession for the last decade, pretty much, slowly creeping into one. I think COVID just kind of pushed us over the edge, to be honest. It just kind of tanked a lot of businesses.
It did. A lot of people were so happy they were filing for unemployment and getting their stimulus checks, but look where it got us.
Yeah, everything's just going to shit. I knew it was gonna collapse. Like we've been talking about it since 2016 that the economy is gonna go to shit, and
it's
COVID
pretty
much just tanked the economy over the tipping point.
Well, it's not just that. If you think about it from a perspective, the economy didn't just go to shit. Everything did.
Yeah, the housing market and the business market in terms of the business sector of all of it's just popping.
I knew a guy, man, at work. This guy bought a house just from having about 8 to 9 kids, filing for unemployment, and getting their stimulus checks. They bought a house. They literally all of them. Yeah, he had 8 kids plus him and his wife. That's 10 of them. Each one getting $300 plus $600 on top of it, and then add on the stimulus checks. That's fucking crazy. For about how long did Corona last? 3-4 fucking months.
Pretty much.
More? For the majority of not having to be able to work or anything. Yeah.
That's fucking wild. I'm
crazy.
I'm an antinatalist, so I don't think anybody should be having kids. So the fact that people are getting paid money to just pop children out.
Bro, it's not just that. It's not fair for me to pay more taxes and people who are married to pay less. It's crazy to me when I get paid. They take $300-$400 from my check for just 1 week of work. Yeah, I get paid a lot, but imagine 3-4 days of work just for the government. And while the guy who's married and he has kids, he pays less. and then at the end of the year he gets more tax return because he has kids and he's married. I don't get shit. They just fuck me over. Even though I am low income, so I still don't get shit either way. It's stupid. Yeah.
It's dumb. It's because they want more generations in the future of low paid wages and shit like that. So they just want you to keep popping people out. Supply and demand. The more supply, aka people, then the less demand they have to have, aka the less they have to pay you.
Yeah, and to standing point, America's great, but we need a new president. Someone who could fucking take us out of the dump.
I vote
because
green.
we are anybody other than this fucking guy. The guy Biden is losing his shit. The guy's forgetting. There was a press conference. I was watching him talk, and this guy, he literally lost his words. He was making up nonsense. I'm like, dog. How is this guy the president of the fucking biggest nation in the whole world?
Honestly, it's just fucking bullshit at this point. I mean, I didn't vote for him, but
yeah, I mean either. But he benefited himself big time, man. Big time. Like I don't know like how, but he did. To a standing point, like look how much fucking money he gave away. Billions, 30 billion for Ukraine, fucking 5 billion for Israel, fucking gas prices going up, taxes going up, jobs being lost, healthcare coverages being fucking stupid, colleges still like he didn't even fulfill his full promise. People are still paying for college. It's still the same shit, man. It's just the inflation that happened this year itself is the highest record inflation in like ever. Bro, I remember 10 years ago, 9 years ago when I first came to America, $100 would actually buy me a lot of stuff at Walmart. Now, I enter Walmart and then I fucking bounty roll papers and fucking tomatoes and a couple of shit and that's it. You're done. That's $100.
Basic.
Like what the fuck? I didn't even get to get shit. And that's 100. Shit. Now I still gotta pay gas. Gas is about fucking 80 a week. I'm fucked. Yeah, it's rough. It's been rough. If you want to rent, just renting in Michigan here, we're talking about 1,200, 1,300, 1,500, depending on how good or how shit you get it. That's crazy. Yep. Well, my boy, it was really nice meeting you and talking to you. I mean, I got a girlfriend, man. She wants kids. I'm trying to get married and spawn a couple of my own family, because what if instead of someone, I see where you're coming from, but what if instead of it, adopting, always helping out or like taking or just take responsibility for a orphan? You know what I'm trying to say? Like instead of actually just adopting a kid of your own, take responsibility, like provide and make sure this kid like gets in the best schools if you're capable of being able to do that. Because honestly, I just want a family of my own. Or, just like to be able to have kids with my wife and be like a spawn a little, half me, half her kind of. No, and see that's where I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna be different than my dad, different than anybody. I'm gonna make sure he's set, but I'm not gonna give it to him on a table and a platter. Like so he doesn't. So he learns the basics of life, like where, like, hey, I didn't ask to fucking be born, neither did you. But hey, don't worry. In case anything does happen to your old man, you're all set. Don't worry. You have a house. You have a business, you have everything, you have money in your bank. You're not gonna be able. You're not gonna be one. Like if you want to not work, you can not work. And I won't like spawn kids like insanely. I'd say like one, two kids, at least two boys or a boy and a girl, and that's it. We're all set. Yeah. But I want him. But I want him to have that feeling where, hey, we are poor, but we're not. You know, uh, like not everything you're gonna ask for, I'm gonna be able to get you in the beginning of our life because I don't want you to just not appreciate how hard it was to build it. I want him to have that feeling to know like what it's like to be poor, but know what it's like to be humble. So you don't he doesn't like waste all his money on drugs and shit and fuck himself over in life. Because my see, we don't come from a rich family. We come from a wealthy family where to a point, I didn't get anything I wanted when I asked for it, but my dad never like told me no. He always said like, "I'll try." You know, like give me a little bit, a little bit. I'm working on this job. I'll get you what you want. Whenever I asked to go to cinema or anything as a kid, he'd just always be ready to provide and everything, which is great. But my brother, he asked for a car, he got him it. He asked for this, he asked for that, and then boom, he got into drugs, drinking, wasting, partying, not going to work, not missing work, not appreciating, everything. And people think like if you have a lot of money, you're happy. You're not really happy. Money does put you in a comfortable state where you're like not struggling to live, like thinking about life too much and stressing over. But if you have too much money, you could lose yourself. You could, yeah, you doing too much crazy. Yeah, yeah. Honestly, so yeah, I keep thinking about these little things. I have a coworker at my job. He mentioned something about his son saying, "See, my time, my parents would like discipline us if we would be like extra, like hey, extra, extra, like being extremely disrespectful, like holy shit." I could see a point of view like, hey, smack me on my hand, slap me on my face a little bit, like, hey, you better watch yourself, you little shit, but not like aggressive and beat the fuck out of the kid and something like that. But his son is like, if you lay a finger on me, I'll call the cops. You know that, right? It's illegal to even touch me. And the guy, his dad's like, son, if I ever do anything, it's for your own good. I'm not like doing it to beat you up. If you're being disrespectful to me, I'm your dad. I never talked to my dad like that as a kid. I was afraid to hurt his feelings. Like I worked from morning till afternoon just so you could go to school, and you're missing school. And he's like, and then he started telling him like, hey, don't you? Is it someone born to be free? He's like, yeah, you are free. You got everything you ever wanted. You have a home, clothes, dishes washed, everything, food. We're not rich, but I'm not like letting you need anything. Has you ever asked me for something and I never tried to get you it? And you're still disrespecting me. You hurt my feelings. He told him that, and he's like, he still disrespected him afterwards. Like the shit he said, he's 17, he's gonna turn 18. I'm like, tell your son. If I was his dad, I would tell him, listen, buddy, you're 17. By the time you hit 18 and you're that disrespectful to me, go live on your own. You're 18. Legally, by law, I could tell you good luck because you're being extremely disrespectful. Yeah, man. As a dad, like, yeah, it's not your fault like you're brought into this world, but it's also like your fault if you actually like be unappreciative of someone actually trying to be your father, to be there for you, and to an extent. What do you think? Are you thinking about it? not as necessarily as a job. You'll have a lot of people who are born without parents, and they're not even obligated or anything, just left out in the world and have to be good luck. Like good luck. Well, too bad you're brought into the world, basically. I think, no, it's just more like it's not just about obligation. Think about it as a perspective, like they wanted to have you because they're not just in love. Like they could easily. Nowadays, people just don't cannot have kids. It's that easy. But go to the hospital, put that little thing in the whatever, and then boom, she won't get pregnant. She might get, but it's just not likely. Yeah, you're lucky, bro. Honestly, to an extent, you are lucky because like you can bust anytime you want. Be like, I don't need a condom. but yeah, but when someone's caring for you as a mom or dad, having that feeling to know that someone's there with you, like that actually genuinely cares more than other people outside, it's kind of nice, isn't it? Like you'll find friends that will throw you on the streets. Everyone will throw you, but not your parents. Your parents will like probably pick you up even if shit goes south, no matter how bad it is or anything. You'll always even be able to call them and actually talk about private stuff, and it stays private between family. Psychiatrist only like cares about you because you pay her monthly. Like yeah, she don't give a fuck if you don't pay her. She'll be like, sorry, no more sessions. No, man, no one will. No, 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 no. Nah, it's not just being so long. Think about no, not forced. No one's forced to like anyone. You could raise a kid and fucking hate him, despise him because of how fucking shit he's been. Shit. I've heard about people fucking throwing their kids in fucking adoption centers and just fucking saying "fuck you," or even worse, mistreating them to the worst extent. Yes, but nothing. Like I said, nothing will take away that feeling of your mother carrying you for 9 months and actually feeling your kicks, having actual genuine care for you. Not just because you're her son, it's just because like you're born out of her, and she cares for you when you're sick. She sees your first baby smiles, your first trying to crawl or like trying to walk, or your dad like trying to help you walk, grabbing you by your hands, walking you these little baby steps, or your grandfather, anybody that's family that actually genuinely cares is just a good person. They don't have to be, but but if they care, like I said, like family's family. Sometimes your family is not really your family. Like I said, more of an outsider could be like more of a family than your own family. But like it's just in certain type of scenarios, people like if a family does care about you, I'll just say like you're lucky because I had a grandfather and a grandmother. I'd say people. A lot of people don't take the fact that your grandparents or your mom or dad are or your siblings are still alive in this time and moment. So I think you see people should appreciate that more, not just because they're family, just because like, hey, these are actually your parents. You're not gonna see them again. You're not gonna be able to have other parents again, or your other siblings from your parents, by blood or anything. So, um, no, because if everything lasted forever, a lot of things would be a lot more fucked up. Think about it that way. No one wants to live forever. I don't want to live forever. If you think about it. I see where you're coming from. I had that feeling not long ago when my grandparents passed away. It was extremely bad. Like when I say extremely, no, I lost faith in religion, faith in everything, faith in myself, everything. I stopped going to the gym, stopped even caring about anything. I'm living just to live at this point. Like, hey, just leave me the fuck alone, let me live. But I even quit my job and I started working at different jobs, like an easier job with lesser wage pay, just to like I don't care. I started eating more. Like I didn't want to live. Any conversation of advice I would get from other people, I wouldn't really care about what their opinion was or anything. I just literally didn't want to live. It was just miserable. But a part of me still had these little ambitions. Like right, any person, you have ambitions, you have dreams, you have little things you probably want to do, but you're not capable of doing it. Or like you're having a hard time to like get up or do it. It's not like you don't want to do it. It's just like you just don't have the right mentality for it right now, and you just need someone to actually just give you that little. You not no one could actually pull you out of. Not I'm gonna say depression, but like the fact that you don't like living your life the way you live it, other than yourself. That's what I noticed. It just took me to find that little spark again to where I loved going to the gym. I loved building something for myself, living life. Because I see everyone living it. Why do they get to live it better than me? You know, it's I could do it. I could live in this little fucking simulator until it's done. Well, 100 years, they pass so fucking quick. They don't feel like they pass quick, but they do. They they do. You just so live it. You're gonna die anyways. Don't die early. Dog, I was 16. I was 16 when I came to America. It's already 10 years. It's already 10 years. Oh man. It depends on how you see it, how it goes slow and fast, to be honest. Because sometimes I'd be happy as fucking time's already over. I go to my girlfriend's. God fucking damn! I went Friday. I felt like I was. It's not. I had Friday off. It was a holiday for me. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's already Sunday. Like it felt like I only spent 2 days there instead of three. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm already back to work. And I went back to work. I went back to work, and now boom. Tomorrow's Thursday. Next day's Friday, and I'm off. It just runs so fast than you see it. It depends what you do, how you're living life. But no, man. If you think about it, maybe you probably like you see life right now as so many certainties of like negative. I'm not gonna say negative, more like you don't like the way you're living it. There's nah, man. Holy fuck. How many like cities, countries, shit you have you seen? Every country has bad shit. But have you seen the good? Like holy fuck, there's so much. Jamaica's like what? You taking me fucking and Jamaica, man. It's poor as fuck country. Nah, these are nothing. Like you should like try to go Europe side, Switzerland. I've been to Switzerland one time, man, and you literally would like to live there. It's paradise. Everything's natural. Everything's perfect. Animals everywhere. Like mountains, green, fresh water. The water is different. The food is not processed. Everything's fucking great. You don't have to worry about anything. Just live it. You can meet someone like you don't have to worry about shit. To be honest, like I would love to live there if I ever had the chance. Well, that's the way the brain is wired, man. To be honest, like I wish that it's not wired like that, but we have dopamine and a bunch of other shit. That's why it gives us purpose to a point. Like, um, falling in love gives you a feeling. Um, eating a nice fucking meal gives you that little like kick feeling. You know, you're happy. Um, you can't fulfill yourself to all the beings in the world, man. I'd say like well, I'm not saying think only for yourself, but at a time and a place where you're not happy with how like you're living or like you like to live it, think save you're a being, save your being and live it happy and then find how to make other people happy. If it wa That's a lion. That's a lion. That's an animal. You can't. The lion only thinks as a predator and a prey. If a lion could stand, fucking cook and clean and create or be like anywhere near smart, then yeah. But that's a lion. You're not a ferocious fucking thing. You're a human being with knowledge and creativity and a bunch of other shit. You could be yeah. You could be a predator. Technology. Mm. See, you probably don't believe in an afterlife or hell or heaven or anything after this, do you? See, that's where it's like I'd come to a point where I'd ask like, holy shit, man, I live on Earth, right? There's the moon, there's the planets, there's space, there's infinity. How a meteor struck Earth and then we became from beings, monkeys, whatever, and then boom, we started evolving, evolution. That's how we're gonna prove it from science, right? I'm not against it. I'm like, okay, but then that fucking meteor, bro, that created us could have created other fucking planets or something like us, but we haven't found anything or anywhere near, and it's been centuries, centuries, and centuries. I know, but like, man, look how many fucking planets are around us. At least something, a signal, anything we could have found until now, but nothing. It's just but like think about it from a perspective like there's a universe. Where the fuck did that universe come from? How was it there? How was it even like just there? Like how we just became evolving, and our Earth was just there, but it's our Earth is the only inhabitable planet around us that is anywhere near close by. I don't. Let's not call it a god. Let's call it creator of something. No, man. I'd say no. I, I- I'd say like for to an extent, see like if you're finding trouble to believe in any and like if there's a god, just think about it like how the fuck did I become a human being and evolve, and how did evolution even exist? How did that meteor struck and we became, and how did space exist? How did time exist? How did even like all these singularities or all these multiverses and all of it? Something just started it. Someone a lot of things have happened that seem like as a miracle, to be honest. Not as a miracle where like all magic and shit. No, no, no. We're talking about like there's a lot of scenarios where things are just extremely crazy that's happened on Earth. Like there is Yeah, but I'd say just like, well, think about it this way. When you're born, you're not really like responsive. You don't know what's happening. You don't remember what happens when you're like you just become born. You go from autopilot until 5 years old. You're like, holy shit. 5, 6 years old, you start to remember or like start to log memories of what's happening. I'd say like we're born as flesh and blood, yes, but I'd say you have something inside of you more that you can't see, that you can't scientifically prove it as a soul. Because when we die, the body stays. The blood, you can still have a body still alive, uh, fluctuating on a machine and still alive, but the brain's dead. The whole body's still alive, but the brain's dead. Sometimes people go in comas and never wake up. They're alive in the body, but soul's probably dead. Think about it that way, in that perspective. Like I, but I'd say, bro, like you'll have people that have like more spiritual strength or some type of shit like that. No, I'm not saying like yeah, like think about it this way. Like right now, if you die, your body's gonna stay. It goes underground. It rots. Your fucking bones and shit stay, but you're gone. We can't clone. We can't like physically clone a real human being, like an actual human being from scratch and everything. Give them everything. We can't reproduce anything that's already like reproduced naturally and all that stuff. Even with science and all that shit, capabilities, whatever. Um, I'd say like yeah, when you die, you go somewhere. Somewhere. I don't think you just die and fucking evaporate. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. But I'd want to be one of the people, even if I'm gonna get disappointed in the end. Who gives a fuck? I want to be at least one of those people who like did good on Earth before I die. You know? Yeah. I'd have belief. I'd just have belief because belief is not bad. You know, like for example, my religion, Islam, is it's a really good religion. What it doesn't like just tell you like to do good and all that stuff. It just also shows you like a lot of things that they're trying like they prove till this day. Like if you read the book, you'd see a lot of things that not like the Bible, not like any other religion. Just like read the basic stuff and what like not it tells you what to do, just like what it says and all the good stuff that it brings. Like the for example, we fast the holy month of Ramadan for 30 fucking days. We stay without food from morning as soon as sun comes up, and then we break our fast. And when the sun comes down, no water, no food, nothing, just fasting. It gets you that feeling to know what it's like to actually not be able to eat and be able to drink, even in the times where you're working in the sun and you're fucking. Some people sleep through it, which I don't think it's like fair to be honest. But yeah, like people sleep for like they literally wait until the sun comes up, they put their head, sleep 12 hours, and then they break their fast. And as soon as they wake up, like that's fucking stupid. But to other people, yeah, it is cheating. But to other people like me, I got to feel what it's like to fucking like to not be able to drink water, for example. Like holy fuck. I imagine you fast from morning till you break your fast, and then in 15 minutes you're completely full. And you could live like this. You could live like this for fucking months and months and months and years by fasting like that. Your body could literally survive like that with complete full health. Yeah, like all you need as soon as we start eating, we always have soup, salad, and a main dish. That's how easy it is. Yeah. But we only fast for 1 month, and it's like the holy month. They call it the holy month, where it teaches you a lot, and it also like it's a month of forgiveness, where you, if you are really want to change your life around or like improve in other stuff, and also gathers family. It's like Thanksgiving, but every fucking day, basically. Think about it that way. Yeah, like every day. Would it make you happy? Okay, I'll try it. I'm gonna give you my word. I'll try it. I've always wanted to try different like vegan diets, so I could be able to like continue doing what I love, like working out, and still like keep a very good healthy body without having to eat any meat or eggs or milk. And I actually don't drink milk, so we're good on that part. Yeah, I don't drink milk. Alex, Brant, Brant, it was really nice to meet you, Brant. You're an amazing person. Honestly, like I said, yeah, man. Like I said, man, if your life is like not the way you want it right now, it gets better. Just try, try to find your spark, what makes you happy, hobbies, maybe drawing, painting, playing the piano, playing the guitar, watching movies, swimming, any activity, man. There must be something out there in this whole fucking massive world of an 8 point fucking something billion people. Like you can find something that will make you like find your purpose. But not to only. Yeah, but man, fuck pleasing the world. Fuck pleasing the world. Please yourself. Find what makes you happy. Cause like, yeah, it's sad when if you would die, like a lot of people would get upset, especially like our parents, our family. We would like leave a scar and a mark to them, knowing that they couldn't help us. But if you come to a point, don't like you gotta kick those thoughts out. I don't know how. Yeah, like I I'm not ashamed to tell people till this day, like, hey, I was completely fucking depressed to a point, like, yeah, I didn't want to live. I was fucking miserable. But now I'm actually like got my life all right on track because it just starts with a little spark and you need like a push. You don't just get friends to help you. You don't need anybody. You just need yourself. You need to like sit there and be like, yeah, I need to change. I need to do something that I love. But like I said, I don't know what you love, what you like to do, what your purpose is. Like not just the purpose of what like you makes you want to like stay alive. And keep in mind, you'll find a partner later on in life as well. That partner could be your soulmate, the guy, the girl that of your dreams, or the guy of your dreams. I don't know if you're gay, but and, so you could be that person to actually like flip around. But you don't let nobody fucking try to help you out. They appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciated everyone trying to help me out. Like, yeah, thanks for caring. That like I needed it. You need it here and there. It's good to have that feeling of someone caring, but they can't help you. No one can, man. No one could help me. It's just me. I just needed to like stop being a bitch and be like, yeah, I'm a man. Let me take on the world. That's all I needed to do. Yeah, just I'm a man. Yeah, it's not just because I'm a man. It's just because like, hey, like why are they doing it? Why is an old guy scared to die, but I am? I'm not, you know? Why is he living happier than me? That's why. Why is he more? And then you'll have people that are extremely fucking poor, for example, and unfortunate, and they have so much hardship happen to them, and they'll still be thankful for everything, for just being able to walk, eat, shit, sleep, everything, and be like, wow, you're really that appreciative after everything you've been through? Yeah. And then you'll have people who are extremely like I said, poor, but they're rich in mind. Like they're so happy living the way they are. They love to have this little small, extremely small house with a shit car, and but being able to wake up every morning to a lake and throw their fucking fishing rod and fish, but not to eat, by the way, just to fish and throw it back in the water. They find that like priceless. Like that is them being rich in mind. Yeah, it's not always about money and everything. It's just like you could actually just find your happiness from anything you probably like set your mind to. So even if you're born poor and you don't want to work to get rich or like to get wealthy or to get anywhere like decent, you could just think, what makes me happy? I'm comfortable like this. You'll have someone that has everything you probably thought you wanted as a kid, and then he's sitting there miserable, absolutely miserable, and only you could see it that they're miserable. But they think that because they have money, this is how life is, or like they watch people how they're like a herd of sheep. They see sheep doing this, doing that. I do this, I do that. No, me, I'm more of a like, God fucking damn, I'm gonna live 100 years. Let me fucking live it happy. Let me fucking do it. I want to live. Yeah. I'm not scared of death. That because everyone hates me when I talk about this. Like if a car fucking slams me the next fucking morning and I die, I'm not gonna be fucking scared because I died. I'm fucking dead, homie. I'm fucking happy. Good fucking riddance. I can't fucking. Like, I'm not scared of dying because I know it's inevitable. It's gonna happen one way or another. You know. But yeah, but when you die, who fucking knows if it's better gets better? You know, it might go shitter. We don't know. Like that's the thing. No one died and knows what happens. They always just die and gone. That's it. So I'd say like do the best you can, find your purpose, maybe um see like a, I don't know, I'm not gonna tell you like to go follow religion or anything, but see a point of life. Point of life, like it's a beautiful thing, man. Trust me. Even if like it gets shit and sad and fucking horrible around you sometimes, you'll have like fucking what a whole year or two of fucking horrible shit happen. I'm going extreme here. 2 years of pure bad fucking luck and shit, and you hate your life. But then you'll have these good days. Maybe you'll eventually come by and you're smiling because some fucking idiot just fucking slipped on a banana or something, or you saw something funny, and you're like, "Wow, man!" Or like you see this view that you've like makes you fucking smile. Like, "Wow, this actually looks fucking beautiful." Little things make you appreciate life. Yeah. But that like nah, not artificially generated. Trust me on that one, because there's a lot of unique shit that happens that you'll never see it happen ever again. Like, have you ever bought a telescope and took a look at the fucking space? Like, I took a look at multiple fucking planets, man. Seeing Jupiter for the first time, like last 2-3 weeks, that was fucking unique. Holy shit. I bought a fucking $3,000 telescope just to get that one single view, man, of it, just to have it look clear and not retarded. And I'm like, wow, I'm a fucking. It is. It was just. It was unique. It was unique. I'm like, holy shit, that shit exists out there, and I'm sitting right here on this little planet bitching and moaning. Fuck it. Fuck it. Let me live it. Who cares? 100 years, and they'll be done. Then you're old. You're fucking wrinkly. You don't give a fuck at that point either way. But at least you would have lived it. Who knows? You might one day, after having this conversation, you might be a dad with the 3, 4 adopted children of your own and living your best fucking life. You never know, yeah. And plus, you look really young, man. You still got like a lot of shit ahead of you. Even if you're 30 right now, you still got a lot of shit ahead of you. Dog, you're way younger than me. You'll find your way eventually. Maybe not next year or two, maybe not this month. You never know, but when you do, trust me, you'll be like, "Wow, I'm glad I actually thought through it." You're gonna lead your own fucking life, trust me. And when you do, it's just all I ask for is pass it on one day. One day, just pass it on to someone like us. When we suck ass. You're welcome, man. It was really nice meeting you. You have a great day. See you. Bye bye, buddy. I'll try the vegan. I'll try the vegan stuff. I promise. I'll try. I'll try. My man. I love you. Bye bye.
There we go. That was a wholesome conversation. Don't exactly think I convinced him about antinatalism or anything like that, but I definitely got him to at least consider veganism, put it in the back of his mind again. And, he says he's going to go vegan. What he does or doesn't, who knows? But, he'll give it a shot, and that's at least maybe sometime in the future, assuming he doesn't, like, die of a heart attack or some shit. So, hey, that was some better work than playing video games, I guess. Better than doing nothing. Yay. Anyways, I am gonna put on a banner that says I'm gonna go smoke, and I'll be right back. Boom. What's poppin'? Oh, well. You, what's poppin'? I was just taking a little nap. How's it going? I'm an ethicist, vegan, antinatalist, negative utilitarian, all that good jazz, psychological hedonist, pro-mortalist. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in there. Or if you want to join the chat, then I can wake myself up with a slap or something. Yeah, they vanished. Good.